Yes, this is the news by Shanewz. We are going to conduct a quick interview. Well, not quick interview, but an interview with DeAngelo Evans, aka Muscle. I am going to bring him in. He's currently 8-0, 7 KOs, fresh off that knockout. Let's get him up in here.
Ooh,
Muscle, can you hear me now?
I can.
All right, bet. Let's do this the proper way. First off, congratulations on the victory. Now currently 8-0. This is the victory lap with the score.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
We had to bring out the soundboard for you, man. Hopefully,
Appreciate it.
the round of applause. First and foremost, congratulations on the victory. Clay Barnes, man. Um, First question I want to ask you, man. Shout out your peoples, man. I seen the ring walk. Who was the rapper? And break down the song because we like to let our people shine with us.
Martez is short for Martez, but his name is Lee Martez. Lee Martez been doing music for a minute, and back in the day we used to play football together. So man, he cool peoples, and when I found out he rap,
Yeah,
um, it's I mean, I be thinking rap is all smoke and mirrors because what you say in your lyrics is not really about life. So
yeah,
that's my picture. But he was like, man, I'm with you, bro. Wherever you go, I'm with you. And my management team actually threw up an offer. I didn't know I could have an offer, which was a ring walk. They said so of course a couple artists had hit me up about it, but he was right on it, right to it. I said, you want to talk to my management team? You got to talk to him. Right on the spot, he called him. Management team called me back. I love him. I like him. I like. I bet we gonna stick with him. We gonna stick with him. So he came out. He even brought more people out than I thought. So it was all planned out perfectly. I ain't got nothing else to say. I don't. So I was
yeah.
like, well, that's lit. That's lit.
Yeah,
That's
no,
lit.
that was dope. I seen you had the spot rocking. You definitely
That was
had the
lit,
spot
man.
rocking. Um, just break that down, man. What fighting at home, North Carolina, Charlotte. What is the pressure like? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of your peoples was there. What is that whole process like? Walk us through that week.
Um, that week was actually because there was a lot that happened that week, that prior week. Of course, they don't want me to get my mind crisscrossed about anything. So um, they made sure they got their they just made sure they did what they was supposed to do. I said, man, the South Carolina fight got canceled. It's like, nah, don't worry, you back on another show. The same day I got the show got canceled, I was on another show. I was like, so my
Yeah,
team worked fast, and so I was like, man, look, I'm making sure I ain't put all this hard work in for nothing. So, um, make a long story short, I did not know the promoter wanted me on that card.
mm,
So the promoter wanted me on that card, and I'm like, bro, that's even better for a promoter to want a fight on their card. I'm like, bet we lit.
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. High demand. That's what's up, man.
So if you listen to the commentators in the chat, which I got the link to watch the fight, I listened, I watched the fight, I watched it, listened to the commentators like this the fight that intrigued everybody the most.
All right, we lost him. There you go. You're back. You're back. We lost him for a second. He's back. You probably got a phone call. That might have been a phone call. Give him a second. Can you hear me now? You might have to pop back out and come back in. I think somebody might have called you. I can't hear you no more. He's on mute. That's what it is. Hold on. Let me unmute you. There you go. Now you're good. You should be good to go. You was on mute. You should be good to go. Hold on. You're on mute. Unmute yourself, Muscle. All right, he's gonna come back and give him a second. Give him a second. Give him a second. Sometimes when you're moving around, you hit a bad zone. We get him back up in here. This is the news by Shanewz. Okay, he's back. Let's get him back up in here and continue the interview. We're waiting for his device to load. Let's get him up in here. Trying to get him back up in here. Give us a second, We get him back. We get him back in here. We get him back in here. Sometimes that's what happens. The signals cross a little bit, give or take. They try to jam up the frequencies. Okay, there he is. Let's get him up in here. Let's get him back up in here. All right, now it's saying his device is not connected. He was just right there. It was just right there. Shout out to his team too. Manager Mark Wiseout, the movement. All right. We're gonna get him back up in here because I got some more questions, man. I wanna get into his wardrobe. For those of y'all that was at the fight and seen, a lot of you guys were reposting and reposting the fight, the victory, and all of that. I want to get into the wardrobe, because he was doing this thing. He was fly, what we like to call the sauce. He had the sauce. He had the sauce. We'll get him back up in here. Give him a second. See, his signal, for whatever reason, it keeps saying device not connected. It must be on a phone call. That's part of the job description. He's an upcoming rising star fighter. Currently just won this past Saturday night. So probably a lot of people are calling him right now. He's in high demand. It's holiday season as well. People probably wanting to wish him, congratulations and everything. And that's part of the game, man. Like I said, he just won Saturday night. Okay, his device. Trying to get his device connected. Yeah, see, I brought out the soundboard, right? I had the soundboard. They probably didn't like that. How I brought them on with the applause. We're trying to spice the sauce up over here, man. We're spicing it up, man. I brought them on with the applause. Let's add. Let's see what's going on now. Let's get them back up in here. Let's get them back. There he is. Okay, we got him back. We got him back. Let's keep our signals and our fingers crossed that everything is a go. Oh, look, there it is. Look, The hate is real right now. All right, let's get him back again. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Pull him up in here one more time. You know what I do got some music. Here he is. Here he is. We got him in. We got him in. It's trying to load. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that right now? Nope. Once again, it's doing it again. Let's pull him in. Device not connected. Yeah, you see this, man? What is going on right now, man? What is going on? You know what it is. They are hitting my guy up right now. Muscle is the man right now. Like I said, he fought Clay Burns. Clay Burns, I'm gonna get to it in a second. Is a battle tested guy, has been around. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on, StreamYard guys. Get it together for us over here. Get it together. No, look, yo, StreamYard. I am very disappointed in you guys. StreamYard, what are you guys doing right now? The man was in here. We was getting it going. I got the soundboard out. Okay. Look. We're here though. We're gonna get it together, y'all. We're gonna get it together. See, he keeps coming in, and then they drop him out. They bring him in, they drop him out. Let's get him in here once again. Here we go. No, again. He has to be in a bad area. Yeah, he got to be in a bad area because he's coming in and then he's going out. He's coming in and going out. But in the meantime, if you guys have any questions, I know I said I wasn't going to do it. We're waiting for his service to pick up. Feel free to drop a question in the chat right now in the comment section. I'll definitely get to it. I have mines. I got mines. We keep the notes over here. We are professional, so I'm gonna get to mine. I do like to add the listeners as well as his fans and supporters as well. You know. So let's see. Okay, I see him backstage. Let's add him back to the stream.
We back.
There he is. There he is. Now he should be good.
We
He should be
back.
good this time. It should be
Woo!
good to go. Now he might have to put his phone on
Can you hear me?
do not. Yeah, you're perfect. You're back, man. Let's do it again.
Yeah, you're perfect. You're back. Man, nah. Woo! It was a unnecessary phone call.
You was getting a lot of phone calls. You was getting a lot of phone calls.
Man,
I figured that.
It was one phone call. It was one phone call. I declined it and it messed up the whole service.
Yeah, I figured that. But it's all good. Let's get to like you said, we
let's
was
get
breaking
to
down the fight week.
like you said, we was breaking down the fight week.
Yes, a
We're
lot
getting a
was
little
going
echoing
on.
on your end.
We'll get a
You
little
have it
echoing on
on
your end. You have it on
I think that's better now.
I think
Yeah.
that's better now.
Still a
Yeah.
little echo, but it's all right. It's okay.
Still a little echo,
Um
but it's all right. It's okay.
Fight week. Break down your fight week. You know, that's where we was at before you got the phone call.
Okay, man, you can hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, fight week was definitely exciting. A lot was going on, a lot of changes. But more of the story, they were just like, man, don't worry about nothing. We got it. Just focus on the fight. So I was like, man, all right, man.
Yeah.
Look, so they lit up to their end. They kept their word. I still fought. I kept my end. I told them I come out victorious.
Yeah. Yeah. Just break some of that down for the people that don't really know. Like a lot of times stuff goes on behind the scenes.
Right,
You know,
right.
goes on behind the scenes. And a lot of times the fans, you know, the spectators, they don't get the privilege of that. You still are locked in the fight. Like you was just saying, there's stuff that goes on behind the scenes and you can't really get distracted. You have to stay focused on the task. And the task was Clay Burns, a sturdy guy, right? Very sturdy opponent. Me, myself, I had you stopping him, right? Even though I know that guy is battle tested, he does not get stopped. I thought you was going to stop him. Just break down the fight overall, man. How tough is that guy, man? Because I
Yeah.
was watching, you was catching him with some shit, man.
Hey, I see why he only get knocked down one time. He a
Yeah,
tough bird, dog. He a tough one,
yeah,
tough
yeah.
one.
Fact,
So
fact.
when we was I mean a lot of fighters don't of course a lot of people feel like fighters are mean, but no, we actually chopped it up afterwards. And he was like, man, he a cool dude. I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie. But I guess that's more the story is like, bro, we don't fight. I'm not out here to make enemies, dog. I'm out here to entertain people.
yeah,
So you know what I'm saying. More of the story, like he a great connect. He actually invited me to the gym down there, but he cool dude. You know what I'm saying. Of course, we all know that we here to put on the show. But
yeah,
man, we got in the ring, and I was like, bro, I say he's short. I was like, bro, he built like he built, and he was telling me what he do. I was like, he built like roofs and just like I'm like, bro, I see why you just strong, but he been doing it for some years. So he an old vet. My team told me he an old veteran. He know how to survive. He not too many dirty tricks. And I only think he did no dirty tricks, but some people do dirty tricks, man. He fought clean. I might have hit him behind the head probably once, but that was unintentional. He probably turned his head and the swing was already coming. But I don't try to fight dirty against him or nobody. It's just I like a clean, you know what I'm saying, fair fight. Cool dude. Man, I rocked him and the crowd was like knock him out.
yeah,
And you might have seen me like smile because he said it's easier said than done, and I couldn't say nothing, but I smiled. I was like, "But he's so right. Like,
yeah.
it's
Now
so right.
that guy's battle tested. Now I don't know
Battle
if you
tested.
I don't know if you know this, right? But I want to let the viewers and the listeners know you now have something in common with a former undisputed champion and you know currently a two division champion in Devin Haney. You know Devin Haney also fought Clay Burns and went the
Oh
distance with him
yeah,
as well.
he ran that by me. My team ran it by me. I mean, I'm not disappointed in my performance, but I know I could have did more. But I don't hold nothing above my head or below. Goddamn, it's training camp, and you live to fight another day. But I had a little issues going on, but I was like, man, I'm here to entertain, and that's what we worked on during my camp. Let's say if something did happen, we do have another arm, a leg, another eye. So we work all angles. So I wouldn't have to make no excuses. So man, we fought, and I fought hard. Of course, it was a battle test for me. I felt like I did what I was supposed to do, whether I got the knockout or I went the distance. It was a clean sweep, 60-54. Um, and of course, I'm not proud of my performance, but I know it could have did more. I know it could have did more.
Yeah, but a victory is a victory. You know,
Right,
like listen, boxing is an individual sport, right?
right.
Because at the when the bell rings, you're in there by yourself. But I like to give the fighters the opportunity to highlight some of the guys on your team via your manager, some of the sparring partners, your coaches, guys that got
Uh,
you ready for that
man,
individual battle.
say let. All right. For this, I was I actually is a MMA fighter named Tommy.
Okay. Shout
I
out to Tommy.
I don't want to mispronounce his last name, but it's Tommy Coos. But I ain't gonna say the rest. Not Tommy Coos. And matter of fact, he undefeated too. But he nice. He nice.
Yeah.
He nice. So that's one. I was supposed to go up to Norfolk to go spar Keyshawn, but I didn't end up sparring Keyshawn. I was in there with Keyshawn, but I sparred Kelvin and I spelled Keon. I sparred Keon. Um,
Okay.
that was dope. A little. It's nice to get tested every once in a while. So it was Tommy, Keon, Calvin. I mean, am I saying it right? Calvin,
Yeah,
Calvin.
Calvin. Calvin.
Make sure I'm
It's
saying it right.
Calvin, Keon, and Keyshawn. And
Yep,
congratulations to Keon as well.
yep,
Making the Olympic team.
yep. And Calvin, he won on December 13th. Won his fight.
Shoot up on the pro box card. So shout out
Yep.
to Davis brothers. Absolutely, absolutely.
Another one was my boy Drew. Drew actually heard I had a fight coming up, so he came to the gym and he helped me get ready. So Drew Carell, man.
Okay. Shout out to Drew as well. What about some of your coaches?
My
And
coaches, man, they do one hell of a job. I can't even look. I can't say nothing, man. So whatever they did, it worked. Like look, my team do what the team do. That's
absolutely. And how was it out there in Cali? I know you got a couple of weeks in Cali before for this
hey,
camp.
yes,
How
yes,
how,
yes.
how was that? What was that like? You know?
Um, I want to give a big shout out to Mark, and Lamont. I mean, I probably said it before, but man, it's different when somebody put money behind you or see potential in you. You know, so that was like one of mine. Say, man, shit, anybody, you know what I'm saying? He managed by anybody. I'm like, I don't even. Nah, I ain't managed by nobody. I just like to fight. I'm gonna keep it 100. I like to fight.
Yeah.
And when I'm out here sparring going on, I'm in the building. You know, like I don't know too much, but I'm trying to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like a, I'm like a hungry rookie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So man, so yeah, Mike came out there, saw me spar, saw me get busy. He said, "Man, he nice." I said, "All right." Um, Told me I was going to Cali within like a week. Got on the phone with Mark, spoke with him. He had palm trees behind him. I said, "Bro, I want to live like that."
Yeah.
But of course, I know they come with hard work and dedication and a lot of sacrifices. Um, so when I touched down in Cali, met Mark very next day in the gym. It wasn't even 10 o'clock yet. Saw Mean Machine. I'm like, bro, he's short, he's stocky. But I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm short and I'm stocky. And so I went out there, I did my due jizzle. I got some positive words from Mean Machine. Um,
And for
man,
those of y'all that don't know, he's referring to Me Machine that fought Terrence Bud Crawford at
yep.
Madison Square Garden. Just to clear it up,
Uh,
because sometimes the fans won't know who you're speaking on. So they
yeah, I don't want to mispronounce his name.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's why I say Mean Machine.
yeah.
I
That's
believe
what
he
he's
Russian.
referring to. Yeah, yeah, he is. That's who he's referring to.
Yep.
Me Machine that won up against pound for pound Terrence Crawford. So that is excellent, excellent work.
Then I sparred Brandon Adams, met his brother Terrell Adams, went to the
Yeah,
fight. A dope fighter. They call him a sharpshooter. Terrell Adams, I'm a laser with the jab.
Yeah.
Brandon Adams, a great fighter and an excellent teacher. Um, I mean, I ain't got it's LA love. It's
Yeah.
hey, I can't say nothing else. LA love. So
Yeah.
bruh, I ain't even want to come back home. I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't.
Yeah. Now another question I got. This was from a listener. You know, they was on the wardrobe. You know,
Okay,
you came out there real sharp. Break down the wardrobe. Shout out to people that helped put that together as well.
bet. Okay. Uh
They blowing my guy up again. They blowing him up again, man. So he's in high demand. He's in high demand. They blowing him up. You're muted again. Hold on. So they keep coming, calling my guy. You know, they probably see him on the Source Talk rocking and rolling. I can't hear you no more. So he got that phone call. He got that phone call. Yeah, we're getting him back up in here, man. Yeah, you might have to pop out and pop back in again. But as y'all heard, he got work with Mean Machine. I'm not gonna fumble his last name either. Also Brandon, the Cannon Adam, another one of his Wise Owl stablemates, former Fort Jamal Charlo
hello.
for the title, the WBC title. So that's all good quality work right there. That is good quality work.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you're good to go.
We
You're
back?
good. Yeah. You straight. Break down that wardrobe, the
Yes,
sauce,
sir.
because
Bet.
you was styling out there.
My auntie makes it. She not really related to me. It's just hey, she know one of my people. So I was like, man, you family. Bet. All right.
Yeah,
So I got my second outfit done from her. And she does excellent work. She actually make dresses and uniforms and outfits for Broadways. But she low key, no internet. You got to contact by her by the number on the word of mouth.
so she's old school with it.
Real old
Old
school.
school. Okay.
I actually got her about, I believe, at least about 15 clients that just come and get their outfit done. Some returners, some just wanted to try it out and they loved it. She never got a bad review. Stitching, quality, all all 10 across the board.
Definitely.
Across
Yeah.
the board.
Yeah. You was styling. Definitely shout out some of your sponsors too.
Yeah,
I hit
got
some of the
you got the
sponsors up.
Craze Suite. Yeah. She make excellent food. Diamond Diamond cleaning services in Greensboro, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? P4P, that's my boy Stephen Matthews. We teach boxing in school, so that's what. And he got a training facility. He a trainer, great coach, and we have the one and only Wise Owl Boxing.
Shout out to Wise Owl. CEO Mark in the building. Shout out to the Wise Owl movement, man. Now, another question that I got for you, right?
Talk to me.
Not boxing related, but you know, we like to broaden the fans. Last time when you was on, you said that you like to cook as well. You nice with your hands. Since that you got your fight in before the holiday seasons, now you are able, you know, Christmas is coming right around the corner next week. You can get down, you can eat good, cook good. What are the
See,
plans? What are the
see,
plans?
see, you smart. Them cheesecake. I'm a snack fanatic.
Okay.
Cheesecake.
Okay.
Yeah. I was supposed to earn a cheesecake, but I didn't earn it, but I earned the cake. So
Yeah.
yeah. I got about 2 cakes coming my way.
Okay.
They know Sweets is the way to my heart. So
Yeah.
yeah. Other
Definitely.
than that, man, nothing too crazy. We got another fight in the midst that's talking, so I'm not gonna eat too much, man. I'm not gonna eat
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, you know what I want to ask you, right?
Talk to me.
About because this is the hot topic, being that the Devin Haney situation, how he blew up to 165 pounds after weighing in under 140. Did you come in at 165? You fight at 142. Did you balloon up to about an extra 25 pounds? What was your rehydration process like?
I didn't even hop on the scale the next day. I'm not even sure.
Okay. All right. We lost him for a second, but we'll get him back. That was a hot topic, man. And it's fitting because this is another 140-pound fighter. So I felt the need to get that one in there, you know? All right, we lost him. He'll be back in a second. This is the news by Shanewz. Hopefully, you guys are digging the source. Toby, if you got a question, if you're still in here, feel free from the UK, man. This is my guy, Muscles DeAngelo Evans. He is currently 8-0, 7 KOs. He just defeated Clay Burns, the crafty vet. I think he's out of Fort Worth, Texas. You got a question, feel free to let it rip, Toe, in the UK. So I got you back. I can hear you loud and clear. So you did not get on the scales the next day. But what just give us a breakdown. You don't have to go too in depth. What what is your rehydration process like? What is the first thing? You get the water, Pedialyte. What are you putting in your
I
system?
mean both. I would try to get Peter like most. That's most important.
Yeah.
Coconut water, I absolutely love. Um,
Okay.
and then pasta, steak, anything that'll just hold me down.
Mm,
That'll just add the carb. So
yeah.
I'm saying a regular routine, nothing too crazy. I ain't gonna give you too much detail, cause
Yeah,
then
that's
you
what I
gonna
said. You don't have to give out all
yeah,
the formula, all the secrets. No,
yeah.
never that. But now, as far as the weight cut, how was the weight cut for this camp and
Weight
getting
cut was
down?
actually it was well, I've been training prior, so the weight cut was pretty decent, and everything is mental, so it's a mental game. So if you think you can do it, you will do it. If you
Yeah.
think you can't do it, you ain't gonna do it, because your body listen to your mind first.
Yes.
Your body listen to the mind.
Now let me ask you this: you having that wrestling background, pretty much, you know how to cut weight. Do you think that? Well, I know the answer, but I want you to let the listeners know. Do you think that helps you out in the process of cutting weight?
Um, oh yeah, always, yeah. Because I'd use some of my wrestling methods just to shed a pound or two off,
Okay.
just to shed a pound or two off.
All right. We got Lamont in the building too. Lamont, can you hear us?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. How y'all doing?
Great, great, great. How you doing tonight, sir?
Man, I'm doing all right. Pleasure, pleasure.
Yes, yes.
Just call me.
Shout out to Lamont in the building. Lamont, feel free to jump in here and give your thoughts on your guys' performance. Um, what are the plans? Because he closed out the year in style with a victory. What are the plans moving forward for 2024?
2020, 24. Just keep building, man. I mean,
Yeah,
of course, he ended the year off great, got a victory.
yeah,
The best thing about it, he got some good rounds in. So that was the main thing. I mean, far as me just speaking on the fight, if the knockout would have came, we would have took it. But most importantly, the him having the getting the rounds in was the best thing to happen. So I mean, far as 2024, I think 24 what's to come is gonna be great. I
mm,
think he just not getting his feet wet. So the more he go at it, the bigger he's gonna get, the better he's gonna get. He's striving for greatness. So Um, Good dude, man. I couldn't ask to be a part of a no better team than Muscles. Muscle is one of them. He a stand up dude. He stand on it. He back it up, and he gonna continue backing it up.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I want to say this too. You know, like you said you wanted the knockout, you was looking for the knockout, but it's no slight because um Clay Burns is battle tested. He's been in there with a who's a who. He's been on top ranked cards. The guy doesn't get stopped. So it's not like Muscle didn't do nothing that nobody else didn't do. That guy, you know, and I say this with the utmost respect, warrior respect. He could take an ass whooping, man. That dude takes it, bro. So it's not like it wasn't like you know how they say in boxing, you know, he was a soft touch. By no means, from that guy's record, he's not a soft touch. That guy, if the fight is an 8 rounder, be ready to go 8 rounds. If that fight is a 6 rounder, be ready to go 6 rounds. That guy's battle tested, man. He's gonna give you that work.
He definitely been around. I mean,
Yeah,
that just to show he a veteran.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
that was to be expected. Like I said before, if it would have came, then we would have took it. I know he caught him twice. He had him twice. He had him hurt twice. But if it was meant, then it would have happened. And I think this time it just wasn't meant. Like I said, I stand on him getting more rounds in. I
Yeah,
like to see him get the rounds in. If the knockout come, then I mean, we'll take it. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. But he got all of them. He got all 6 good rounds in with somebody that's been around, that's done fought a little bit of everybody. Devin Haney, he fought. Devin couldn't even get him out of there. So
yeah,
that say a lot to Clay. Clay
yeah.
Clay a good guy. Met him, talked to him. Good sportsmanship. But now it's muscle time now. So
Right, right.
24, we going up. We going up. 24 is all the way up. By the end of 24, everybody gonna be on notice with muscle.
There you go. And Muscle, how do you feel about that? You know, with your management team, Lamont, and the rest of the guys having that much confidence in you. How do you
Hey,
feel?
hey, man, I just tell him you just dealing with a light skinned brother with no mustache. You got to trust me. You got to trust me, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Now,
Uh,
listen, getting that work with the guys that you were saying, the Calvin Davidson, that's another, guy coming up in the ranks of 140 and Brandon Adams fighting a world champion in Charlo and Mean Machine. How do you think that is helping your development as a fighter and seeing the confidence that Lamont has and the rest of the guys have behind you? Because we like to say what happens in the gym stays in the gym. So these guys are seeing some of the things that you were doing against, like I said, these high level guys. So how do you think that development is helping you for your 2024 moves that you're gonna be making?
Man, sparring ain't a real fight. I'm keeping 100. It ain't. It ain't.
Yeah,
So, um, of course, what I worked on in sparring, of course, none of those guys was Clay's height. And no fight is based off of no textbook. So I went there with a game plan. Some of it went through, some of it didn't. But at the end of the day, I got a clean sweep. He gave me a hard fight that I felt like I earned. So I mean, he he a tough dude, man. So I threw everything I can except for tomato paste at the dude.
yeah. Now listen, when the I know fighting at home, right? And like you said, you rocked them, you got them hurt, and
Oh
the
yeah.
crowd, and the crowd. Now, are you mindful? Because a lot of times, the crowd, when you fight at home, the crowd will get you a lot amped. Do you be mindful of that? Not weary, not wanting to punch yourself out, not really getting too much off of the crowd's energy and fighting at your own pace. Or when that crowd adrenaline rush rushes in you, you go for the glory.
Yeah, of course it was, but it was my first time fighting in North Carolina. I ain't never fought in Greensboro, High Point, Charlotte. So for me to fight in front of this big crowd and this, it was definitely love. So during the fight, it was like knock him out,
Yeah,
and I was like, man, I like that ain't easy to do. Not right now. No, I ain't. And it's fourth round. I'm like, I see what they mean. Why I need to get the rounds in. So, cause I said I'm still a rookie. I don't mind getting no work in with nobody.
yeah. Man, look, both of them got phone calls, man. Both of them done got phone calls. But this is the news by Shanewz. This is Muscle Evans and one of his co-managers, Lamont, in the building. This is the victory lap. He was just successful this Saturday in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, both you guys are back. Yeah, listen, you guys are in high demand. Y'all both getting phone calls at the same time.
Bro,
Hey, my
That's
apologies,
so, it's
bro.
so, yeah, listen, this comes with the
E-
territory.
Everybody want to call at the same time.
Yeah, it comes with the
bro.
territory. It comes with the territory. So
Well, nah, man, it was.
go ahead, you got it.
I was about to get back on the question that you asked, but it was man, it was a dope experience. Even when I sparred Brandon, Calvin, it's definitely levels to it and different pace that you got to understand. The knowledge, when to throw, how to throw, and of course, throwing with 16 ounces of glove ain't the same with throwing with 8 ounces on. So it was. Hey, I'm an open book. Like, let me know everything I need to know. It
Yeah.
was it was definitely dope.
Now that's what's up. Now, sticking with that, right? Some of the things that you worked on in camp, did you use some of those things during this fight with Clay Burns? And if so, what were some of the things that you did?
Body shots. Body shots. We worked on different angles on how to throw punches. It definitely worked on in some rounds. like I, like they said, I needed the rounds because I ain't never been the distance. So I was like, man, let me pace myself and don't out punch, overthrow, just stay calm. And of course, he's an old veteran. Don't rush it because he might be setting you up for a trap. So I was like, man,
Mm.
all right. So I just played it by the ear. Whatever my coach told me to do, I did.
All right. Now this is a two-part question for both of you guys. Um, you don't have to give out the details of the next upcoming fight because that you said you're in the works of doing. But how many fights are you looking to get in 2024?
2024, uh, between 4 and 5,
4 and 5.
minimum 4.
Okay.
He will be active. He will be active.
Okay.
That I can guarantee that he will be active. So minimum 4, max 5.
Okay. 4 to 5 fights. Muscle, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Now that you heard management, 4 to 5 fights in 2024.
Hey, I look, whatever you throw at me, baby, just look. We in the game.
That's
We in
right.
the game.
That's what we like to hear.
Look,
That's what we
baby,
like
look.
to hear. So
I look. I'm.
like 4 to 5 fights minimum. That's a lot of training camps. That's a lot of training camps, a lot of sacrifice. But like I said, a wrestler as such as yourself with that wrestling background, it should not be no problem for you.
You got to be active, man. In the
Yeah.
sport of boxing, you want to be active. You don't want to be sitting on the sidelines. You know, like some of these fighters, they fighting once a year or every 6 months. It's a sport. You got to get it. You got to build fighters and potentially get the fans what they want. They want to
But
see big fights, and hopefully, someday in the future down the line, Muscle would be in one of them big fights. So that's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to bring a belt some kind to back to North Carolina. That's the ultimate goal.
Now let me ask you this. I know another one of my colleagues that does media as well. The North Carolina boxing scene was kind of, a little shaky for a second because some things had happened behind the scenes. How was the scene down there now in North Carolina?
I can't speak for everybody else seen in the Carolinas,
Yeah.
but I tell you, I seen what we got going on. We gonna keep it moving, and we gonna represent the state how it's supposed to be represented.
Okay.
You
Absolutely.
know that what transpired in other camps and other organizations in the Carolinas.
Yeah.
We all positive over here. It's team positive. We building, and we ain't doing nothing negative. We gonna keep everything positive and just keep it moving. That's it. North Carolina, it's a lot of talent here, but some fighters here you can't get it out of them. Some of them don't have a gate.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you're dealing with. At least with Muscle, he got whatever he need. All he got to do is just worry about camp and kicking ass and taking names and who gonna be next. So the goal is keep working. That's all we can do. That's all.
Now, are you looking to work with some more fighters in 2024 as well, or you're just gonna stay locked in with Muscle? The main focus is Muscle, Lamont. That's for you.
We got something cooking up. We got something cooking up. You will be the first to know though.
Okay,
I can
okay,
guarantee you that. You
okay,
will be the first to know. You
okay.
my guy.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate
Yeah,
that. I
we got
appreciate
something
that.
cooking. We
Yeah,
definitely got something cooking. I actually, we'll talk off camera.
okay.
We
Yeah,
got some cooking up. I got something you might, I got some coaches you might be interested in talking to. That's
yeah.
cooking up. That's a part of the team. So,
No,
but
no,
definitely anything coming out of Wise Owl, East Coast, Wise
yeah.
Owl, by anything Wise Owl, you will be the first to know. We're not going to nobody else first. I'm saying it here first. You will get it. So if
Appreciate
anybody else speaks something on Wise Owl and you ain't put it out, it ain't true.
Yeah, hey, y'all heard that. The news, Basha News. When it comes to Wise Owl business, you know the vibes, man. You know the vibes. I appreciate that, my
Oh
guy.
yeah. Hey,
Lamont, let the people know where they can reach you at on social media as well. If they want to get in contact with you, let the people know. I should have asked that off bat, but I
oh it's
forgot to ask that. So let them know where they can contact you at on social media as well.
Wise Owl Boxing East Coast.
Yes. Wise
Wise
Out
Owl
East Coast on IG, y'all.
on IG. We on
Yes.
there. We lock and loaded.
That's right. That's
We
right. That's right.
always gonna be on there.
That's right. That's right. Now, listen, I'm not going to hold too much more of y'all time, guys. I appreciate you guys coming through, cooking with me with the victory lap. Muscle, let the people know your handle on IG as well. Y'all listen, I'm New York. I'm not with the Diddy movement walking to Brooklyn for the cheesecake. But when we link up, I got to get some of that cheesecake with you.
Hey,
But
look, he a sweethead. He don't need
yeah.
no cheesecake.
Man,
Well, let everybody know the social media handles, Muscle.
I got a TikTok, DeAngelo Evans,
Yeah.
DeAngelo That's together for my TikTok. Instagram
Yeah.
is Mr. Muscle Evans.
Yes.
Again, that is MR Muscle Evans Evans.
Yeah.
And my Facebook is just DeAngelo Evans. You'll see it. You know who it is. Got my tattoo on there.
Definitely. Coach Reem wants to come in here and say hi, man. This is my daughter, the 8-year-old boxing extreme coach right here, Team Tucker representative. So
What's
say
up?
what's up to Muscle and say what's up to Manager
What up
Lamont.
with you?
What's up? What's up?
But yeah, man, you guys be good.
Hey,
Happy holidays.
before
All
we
that.
go, I
Yeah.
gotta shout out to Mark. Mark, that's my guy.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Shout out to Mark. Mark doing it
shout
big.
out to my
Shout
guy.
out to the whole Wise Owl movement. Wise Owl Mexico, Wise Owl East Coast. You know, salute to all of you guys, man. Like I said, happy holidays. We're gonna keep our eye out. 4 to 5 fights for Muscle in 2024. And once again, man, congratulations, man. You know, the victory lap. I'm glad you came over here and gave us the source first. And salute, my guys.
Hey man, you gotta hear me with that line one more time, because you got my whole house saying that line.
Which one? Oh,
What?
but hey.
Close out.
Oh, come here, Reem. Break it down for him, Reem. Hold on. That's Coach Reem's line. Let him know. The news. But
What?
But hey, what do I know?
What do I know?
What do I know? Hey, that's a legendary line in my house.
Oh man, appreciate it. Yo, my grandfather smiling down from the Essence. That was his line. He'd say, but hey, what do I
know?
You brothers be good, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. You appreciate it.
Yeah, salute.
All right.
Shout out to the Wise Owl movement, the Wise Owl boys. We are going to wrap this up. That was Manager Lamont, CEO, co-manager with Mark of Wise Owl Boxing, for DeAngelo Evans, aka Muscle. Hopefully you guys dug the source. Feel free to like, share the content. Big things, man, big things. But like we always say over here, but hey, this is the Source Experience. But hey, what do I know? Got him. Close out. We're going to close out with the ladies, the ladies. Get them, girls.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimuhelua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.